things weren't going very well. We'd landed somewhere, from the looks of it.
Hey everyone, Josh here, we're back to a new Sly Cooper video, and we're back on my first time playing Sly 4 Thieves in Time.
The crash landing had damaged the van, so the time machine wasn't working properly. Not only was traveling back to Paris impossible, but we couldn't even raise Dimitri on the transceiver. Also, we still had no idea how the Paradox had managed to develop his own time machine. And that was a scary thought. Carmelita was still really hot about things. I just wanted a chance to explain, to tell her how sorry I was for getting her mixed up in all of this. Before we had a chance to talk, she stormed off in a rage. I tried going after her, but I figured that wasn't the best idea. Our conversation would have to wait, at least until she holstered that pistol. We decided the first order of business was figuring out where and when we were. And then, how we were going to repair the van. Otherwise, we'd have to get used to living in a cave, permanently.
Clan of the Cave Raccoon. Our clan. Yeah, this is not look good for all of them though. Especially, who knows what time they think that they're in. Obviously, it's like a prehistoric. They're in prehistoric. But yeah, it is something for sure. And of course, Carmelita still being mad at Sly. Yeah, BC. Like, wow. I do want to go back to the hideout right quick, though. And I am going to have to go back. We are going to have to go back and get those clue bottles, remaining clue bottles too, and get the vault for the last episode. Yeah, gonna have to do that. So, let's see. This place is just incredible, though. And look, I love the little snowman, though. That is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Yeah, this is definitely prehistoric. All the way. So yeah, we went from Japan to the Wild West to now prehistoric. Wait, so where's... Okay, there it is. I was trying to figure out where the mark was on the binocucom. Okay, so it's up there. So I gotta figure out a way to get up there. Yeah. What is this? Okay, it's just something there. Is that a turtle? Oh. Lava rocks. Okay, again, having to focus on getting up to where it says we need to go. So, how are we gonna get up there? Maybe if we go back up here? Sorry. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably just also go back to episode 2 off screen to get the clue bottles, and I will get the vault, open the vault on screen. Just trying to figure out where all the clues are. Okay, so yeah, it's up there. Is this how we're gonna get up there? Yes, it is. Okay, so it was right there. It was right in front of our face the entire time, really.
Bad news just got worse, Sly. Looks like a couple of pieces of the time drive broke off in that crash landing. I need you to track down the missing components ASAP. Fortunately, the advanced trajectoral management processor is still functional, so I was able to calculate their most likely positions. Unfortunately, they seem to have landed in some dangerous terrain. The temporal sprocket appears to have fallen close to some pterodactyl nests, and I'm afraid one of these prehistoric penguins might have gotten its flippers on the gravity encabulator. Oh, they may look cute, but those little devils are nasty. This isn't gonna be a simple pickup slide. Get some photos of their precise locations, and I'll analyze them to formulate a plan. But watch your back. I don't think we're the first guests at this party. See the structure on that mountain? It appears to be some kind of conveyor belt system. Definitely not Ice Age technology. Get a picture of that machinery, too. I smell rat. Or possibly something even worse.
Bentley, have you heard anything from Carmelita?
Sorry, Sly. I think maybe she just needs to cool off. For what it's worth, I'm just as worried about Penelope.
I know, pal. And we're gonna get her back. I promise.
I mean, yeah, Sly is understandable to be worried about Carmelita, right? But at the same time, she does really just need to cool off. I mean, at this point, she does have to just cool off of everything that's going on, basically. I can understand it, too. I mean, that's understandable. I'm saying it plenty of times, but that is completely understandable. Okay, so clearly, yeah, clearly, yeah, we gotta get over to there. But when it comes to Penelope, again, hate to say, especially on how, you know, she was on this game, how she was on this game. Because again, I have seen all the cutscenes, or story cutscenes, beforehand. Yes, this is still my first time playing the game, but I have seen all the cutscenes. When it comes to the story, overall story. So, obviously, also knowing what with Penelope. Okay, so I guess I still go over this way? Yeah, this is kind of a bit confusing on trying to get to where these markers are. Just trying to get to where these markers are, really. Yeah, okay, there's... Well, here's one right here. Yeah, here's one right here.
Very nice, Sly. Getting a shot of that pterodactyl took some skill.
Yeah. Let's come back when I don't look so appetizing.
Yeah, agree. Agreed. Make sure you come back not well appetizing. Yeah, make sure they're not sinking that stuff. Yeah, again, still trying to figure out how I would get across there. That must be a piece of treasure. Not too worried about that right now. Can I just use this to get across? No. Yeah, it might be a bit more trickier than I would think. It just might be a bit more trickier. May have to continue on the next part as well. On here. That's what I would think, at least. Yeah. Wait, did we get it from here? Okay, we can get it from here. Never mind. We can get the picture from here. Oh, why you snake? Of course they're gonna knock me down too while trying to take a picture. These guys are still gonna just try to get me until I deal with them, aren't they? Okay, got it.
Perfecto, Sly. I'll find a way to pry the encabulator out of their dastardly leak.
I don't know, Bentley. These little guys don't look so bad to me.
But again, what Bentley said, that's just to fool you. I'm guessing this is the way? Or what? No, it doesn't look like it either. Okay, there's the vault. And the reason why we may have to do it and continue in the next part is also because the camera is dying as well. I didn't let it charge enough that I should have before doing this part here. Yeah, what is this exactly? Just needing to figure out how I get across. But I'll figure that out by the next part. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hit like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you visit the channel so you miss anything new. And yeah, I know we didn't do much. I mean, we began, like, did the opening to this episode, right? To episode 3. And hopefully Sly, well, hopefully Carmelita will eventually come through, right? I'm hoping that, I mean, obviously, of course he will, but you know what I mean exactly. You know what I mean exactly. But, yeah. I'd like to know what y'all think. We'll get to the next one.